What's up, YouTube? This is TheBillyBobHD bringing you another Let's Play. Today I've got some more Hearts of Iron 3, their finest hour, playing as the German Empire. This is the World War I mod. Last couple of episodes we were running into some problems, certainly. Look at France. The British have come in and totally invaded us. That started off over here in Brittany, the Britain coast here, and they pushed us sort of all the way back. I've readjusted my total army structure to have 1.1 million men fighting against them. The Austrians, thank God, have come in and helped me up against the Italian flank here. So they're picking up some extra territory, which is fine because this was almost catastrophic for us. You can also see we're having problems up here in Norway where we once had annexed the entire country. The Japanese launched a full-blown invasion on the area to take that back. The men that we did have up in Norway were just like completely destroyed. You can see Austria still holds a small couple of units up here in the north, while I do have a militia unit up here, which isn't really doing much for me and is without supply. Let's go to the production tab. We can lower consumer goods ever so slightly. Let's go ahead and unpause it as well. So we'll bump this up to speed 4 as we continue to fight that out. And so we're making a couple moves, especially in the center here. You can see I'm sort of attacking from all sides, looking to cut these troops off, which will be sweet. At one point, the British had driven all the way up past Paris. They had taken Paris from us, and that caused us to lose a bunch of victory points. If you see the overall score now, the Allies are still technically in the lead for World War I. Almost 36% there compared to my 34%, which we should be able to take back once we get down to Bordeaux and some of these other regions. You can see Nantes there. Let's make sure that my dudes have enough supplies. They do. Reinforcement, we're good there. Still pumping some upgrades through. Want to make sure that our consumer goods stay up as well. National unity down to 65%, and we're burning manpower too as we're trying to take care of this invasion. So this is the way the campaign has sort of gone since really annexing all of France. I mean, it's really just been the Allies trying to take back land from me. And I also noticed last episode too, they're using a collection of different units. So this is not all British forces. You can see you've got some United States Stormtroopers units there. You've got Belgian units, Colombian units. So even people coming over from South Africa, look, there's a Chilean unit right there too. So pretty crazy. But the good news is we are pushing them back. We did take Paris back. Something that could be catastrophic is this invasion has left my flanks completely and utterly exposed. You can see here, I really don't have a lot of men running around in the rest of the country right now. Berlin HQ here, he's only got 268,000 men available to him. This is Munich HQ. He was previously responsible for holding off the south here. It completely failed. This is where the Austrians came in to try to help me. And he's only down to 167,000 men. So really that entire general just got completely steamrolled. And they came at us. They came at us with a lot of different men and stuff. So pretty ridiculous. But good news is it looks like we're winning a couple of battles here on the front. You like to see those green indicators. 92%, 94%. You can see my men still sort of pushing here. Pushing the British back towards the coast. And the British do continue to harass me with their Air Force, which we've built. If I go to the air map mode here, yeah, we do have technical ability to fight off some of those fighters, but I just don't think I have enough of them because they keep flying airplanes over the channel. Technology has increased to the point where you can fly over the channel and back, apparently. And Bulgaria here is requesting Lend-Lease, which we don't really have the IC to go ahead and give to them. You can see they did pretty well for us, helping to attack Greece and up here into Romania, parts of Austria, when we were dealing with that whole situation earlier in the campaign. And I need the Austrians to go ahead and hold tight here. Maybe we can pincer off this entire section of their invasion force in the mountains. Destroy their supply lines, which would be sweet. Still burning manpower a little bit. Let's go ahead and bump the speed up a little bit too. We will check on the overall army here. 1.1 million men overall, which is good. We are reinforcing as we need. Okay, reinforcement needs are going up, so we're going to continue to pump those in as fast as we can. Continue to burn that manpower as we are pushing them back now. Still 1.1 million men. A new... Oh, sweet. Okay. A new infantry division. I'm actually going to give you to Munich HQ since he's got basically nothing left in the pipe. Where did he go? Is he right here? He is. Okay. So he's going to send this guy. Where is he going exactly? He's up here just guarding our flank. Lack of troops, it was saying, but we do have reinforcement. Plenty of reinforcement going on. Small rebellion there on the eastern side of the empire, but we took care of that. Okay, sweet. We are pushing them back. You can see us now creeping up on the coast of Brittany here. So if we're able to do that, we can eventually push them back towards the Spanish border. We were thinking about invading Spain at some point, but I think that's just going to be too ridiculous. And we would take Portugal as well. I don't think I have the manpower for that, to be honest. Oh, nice. Okay, look at the Austrians now. They've broken through. They've also trapped some allied units up here in the in this pocket. And we do have Austrian troops that are going through the Italian borders to get there. So if I go to diplomacy, let's check on Kingdom of Italy really quickly. They are drifting towards us. They've remained neutral. We've at least been able to let them remain neutral through the entire campaign. And it looks like nice. We've picked up some extra victory points too as we've been pushing back, bumping us up to 35% overall victory points. So we are now winning World War I again. I'm going to go ahead and assign this new unit to Berlin HQ, which will give a little bit of a boost over here to the Eastern Front. He's up to 291,000 men now. Cool. If I go back to production, yeah, we're still queued up on some of these new infantry units, which is good. I've turned automatic deployment off just for the time being, just because I want to be able to insert troops in the right places as we're fighting back the invasion. Okay, great. This is going really well. The Austrians have definitely come and saved me. Thanks, guys. Probably one of the best campaigns I've ever seen out of Austria, to be honest with you. As they've totally taken it to the house here in North Africa. And the Ottomans, too. Don't forget about the Ottomans. I think I've showed you guys this before. They've totally taken over India. A lot of Britain's eastern holdings there. And now we're really pushing them back. New unit here. You're going to go over to Bitburg HQ. The main battle line. If we go into production, everything... I might be wasting a little bit of IC, but everything is above the requirements. Which those will fluctuate back up, don't you worry. Won't be wasting too much IC for too long. Okay, and excellent. We've also pushed these guys back into the channel. Yeah, cool. And look at this now. We've really pinned them up against the wall. Headed straight to the south of France there. I did manage to pick up and keep at least a little bit of these territories here in Switzerland. Those are now handed over to Austria, which is fine. Put the new unit over to Bitburg HQ as well. Up to almost 1.2 million now. And here we go. The Allies' last stand. Interesting that the United States has put men into this. Quite a bit, actually. We did take a small loss here, but we counter and take them out accordingly, which is great. In order to stave off that invasion, we're down to 773 manpower, which we were over 1,000 when all of this started, so it's taken quite the effort. I'm going to go ahead and put you guys into Munich HQ. We do have a rebellion that's risen as well. Where did that happen? Is it over here in the east? I don't really see anything. You can see Norwegian troops also filling out the rest of northern Norway up here, taking me out of that section altogether. But the Allies are putting up a strong... Spies from Netherlands have managed to escape with our technology. Well, shit. I occupy the Netherlands. I think they do still have an empire over here in Asia. Let's go over to it. Yep. Interesting. We do hold a couple of territories over here. I just really haven't been messing with anything over here as the European campaign has been ridiculous. After we beat Russia, we were able to bring over the rest of those eastern forces and really take it to France. The rest of the Allies were late in getting over to help them out. And so we just sort of stormed their asses. Okay, the Austrians helping me out now by coming up through the south and moving westward. As we continue to hold the line up north. They've got some really tall stacks you can see over here. Press pause for a second. Here's Bitburg HQ. Still doing well with 1.1 million men. I think the next choice is to give... I'm going to give this guy to Bitburg HQ again. Just because when we finish up with this, I want to go back into Norway and take that land back. Because that kind of pissed me off. That they took it. Man, the Austrians might even run their occupied territory all the way up here into the borders of Spain, depending on how quickly. It's like a race to see who's going to finish them off first, basically. Oh, okay, Greece has been completely conquered as well. Yep, you can see it down there. Good. Things going well. Uh-oh. USA is storming our beach in Kiel, which is up here. So, just what I was afraid of. They launched another invasion behind our lines. Up here. So you can see the AI has automatically sending up a lot of these guys. Yeah. The good news is we're taking men and trying to protect it accordingly. So, yeah, here comes the first invasion force. My guys are moving up accordingly. Lots going on. We're pulling much of our forces back up here towards the north in order to fight off. They've also come up here near Denmark, Mecklenburg area. They're trying to invade up there as well. I'm not going to allow them to have a foothold, it looks like, which is good. Which has caused us the need to go ahead and pull out of this little pocket that we've trapped a lot of the Allied forces into. We're going to need to hold that and let the Austrians continue to pound on those guys. If I can get behind them there, that would be great. Cut off their supply lines, and then it's just putting them through a meat grinder, basically, after that. We are apparently wasting a humongous amount of IC, mainly because I don't have any production queued up at the moment, so let's, can I build stormtroopers? No. Let's build some more infantry, coupled with the artillery. You get that 5% combined arms bonus, so, whoops, we'll put in 3 more of those, which will fill up the production queue. Grow that army a little bit further. And it looks like the Americans are just having a field day on me up here. The fall of Kiel, we lost 4 unity. Yeah, that's kind of important. They've landed a humongous stack up here. Look at that. The combat modifier there is turning towards our favor, which is good. You want to see that green or high yellows? You can see the rest of my army now running up northwards to protect ourselves. And we're still dealing with this little pocket down here, which is nuts. We did manage to beat off the invasion here in Netherlands, which is good. And it looks like we are winning this battle as well. Battle of Kiel definitely going towards our favor. We are assaulting them. They're in ambush mode. So we are taking some losses there, but that's okay. Production looking good, looking good. They still have a humongous army down here, though, is the thing. I almost look a little weak here on this northern side of the front there. Strategic Warfare Overview. We lost 0 tons of cargo. This is interesting stuff. We'll take a look at that, though. As soon as we beat off some of the invasions. Okay, good news is we did crush that invasion in Kiel, so we were able to take that back. That should help my national unity, though. Took us down to 60%, which isn't good. We're currently at a 25% surrender progress. Huh. The British at a 50%, which is awesome. What is the USA at, I wonder? Oh, that's Liberia. USA. Huh. 0% surrender. Sweet. Not. Okay, so the good news is we've now redistributing some of the forces. Rotterdam, we've got another invasion happening, headed up by Liberia. We should be able to crush them, you would think. Rotterdam seems to be an important, or at least a place that they keep trying to invade. We're going to try to, we stuck an infantry division in there to try to fight them off. Looks like we're blocking it so far. Meanwhile, the rest of these guys are going to run back here to this front to help out. Yeah, that's going to be a huge loss for the Allies if we just crush these guys. Storming our beaches in Amsterdam. Okay. So we've got guys just running all around right now. This is nuts. Good news is we're making progress, though. Chile is storming our beach again up here in the Netherlands. Recapture of Kiel. Okay, now that we've held Kiel for a little bit, we do get our national unity back, so back up to 64%. That's what I was looking for earlier. And we're looking to also finish this off. Come on, guys, finish it off. We got it. Wow, that was a tough one to beat back. But the good news is, between myself and my allies, Austria, we were able to take care of it. 36% compared to 34% now. So holding France definitely is like the swing vote in terms of who wins the war overall. If we go back to production, I currently don't have any transports or exports being built, so we need to, for my supplies. So if I go to escorts, bump that up to like 13 of those guys, and then convoys, we'll get like 13 of those as well. Lucky number 13. Put those into the production queue. And then naval base. Where are my other transports? Here we go. Build 5 of those. See if we can get back over into Norway. And it's June 1934, so the campaign is definitely coming to a close. Now it's just a matter of seeing how many last-minute victory points we can grab before the campaign ends. And then you really start getting into the Hearts of Iron 3 World War II setting after that. But this is a definite different setup than history would suggest. White Russia exists over here. I managed to take all of this territory from Russia when we invaded. And the good news too is now Bitburg HQ has taken a lot of our forces and redistributed and sort of spread out our entire main force there at 1.2 million men. Anyway, guys, that's where we're going to go ahead and end the episode. Thanks for watching. Again, this has been the Billy Bob HD. Please remember to like, subscribe, and comment if you've enjoyed this content, and we'll catch you next time.